guys remember Reign of Kings? I once became queen of that game. A game with literally no players. A dead game. CodeHatch has quite a convoluted history of abandoning games and having dead games on their track record, but little do you know that good videos deserve long-awaited sequels. Meet Heat, the second CodeHatch game that's unsurprisingly dead on arrival. A game with a concurrent player base of 5 players in the last several minutes, and a game yet unconquered by JMAA Nation. Join me in this journey where I become president of a dead game called Heat. Heat is very similar to Reign of Kings, so to speak, not to say identical. Like Reign of Kings is a survival multiplayer game, but instead of being set in the medieval ages, it's set in the wild west. Of course, the game is stanky, full of cheaters and other undesirables as its predecessor, so to say, because nearly no one's playing this game at all. Like in Reign of Kings, however, there's a throne to overtake, the White House in Washington, and we're taking to take it for ourselves and become president. Okay, so what's the plan? Basically gather some resources at our spawn, try to make some weapons just in case, and just go straight to Washington and take the seat of power. No problem. Only there are 2 little caveats here. The first one is that it might be possible to meet a minimal player opposition from whoever's still playing this godforsaken game, which might be an issue because they have a better expertise at the game than I do. The second problem is the bear. Yes, the White House is a pit where the bear guards a seat, and a lot of times the seat is down there but being possibly guarded by the same bear. The bear can be devastating for a completely new player like me, so basically sneak into the White House, sneak past the bear, and grab the seat. And for an extra challenge I have to do it in under 2 hours so I can refund the game on Steam. So, our journey begins. I name a character the most suiting name for a female president, John Marie Clinton. Once I spawn, I start to try to gather materials and try to make some weapons. No way, Jose. I cannot seem to know how to cut fiber to make a basic bow, so I'm kinda stuck with a bag. No javelins, no bow, just a bag on a stick. So I know I have to run southeast to Washington, and straight I go. This is basically a server with 2 players so far, and they have built a bunch of stuff already, an old vestige of a past gone far, a reminder of the game's former glory. From moving on, I see a giant obelisk there. That's Washington. We're headed the right way, but we need a river canyon that kinda looks impossible to cross. Luckily the game is somewhat jank, so we cross the river with no problem. Apparently, finally, we reach Washington and the White House. Surprisingly, there's no opposition or any players there, even a way to sneak into it. So I enter the White House into the Oval Office and uh-oh, the pit is open. We might have trouble with the bear, even though no visible sign of the bear is in there still, so I drop down and hope for the best. I take the seat, wait. No bear here. I gotta do it. Come on. Yes. Yes. And there you have it. I became president of Heat. So all I do is steal a shit and what for? CodeHatch is pretty much a dodgy game company that creates and abandons games indiscriminately. The last update this game received was in 2021 and with a dead player base. There is, again, like in Reign of Kings, not much of a reason to pride oneself of becoming president there. They're just a president of an empire of dirt, an Ozymandian nightmare where you're pretty much alone on your own, save for the other 2 players in there. And it is better said, for a dead game, that dead is better.
Mr. Crash your world. May I It's the Crash Show World.